the amazing call. We're talking about somebody that was so dominant. Talking about somebody that absolutely crushed Gail Kim, and you saw the fear in the girls' faces. You saw them climbing out of the room. You saw the fear in JB. And I mean it. If you're in the back of your mind, is there anybody that can stand up to Awesome Kong?
You know, for weeks, in anticipation of this TNA Knockouts Gauntlet, we talked about who we thought were the favorites in the match. And oftentimes we centered on the knockouts that we were familiar with. Somebody like Ms. Brooks, who just caught Jackie Moore with that big boot. Someone like a Gail Kim. But then we saw Awesome Kong on Impact this week, and I think a lot of people changed their mind when it came to picking a winner in this match.
Well, she was just so impressive and just so incredible how agile she was and all the different things she could do, and it's just something that you can't help but think about. But I look at Jackie Moore and I think of her experience and how tough she is and how she's not afraid of anybody. Whoa, what a German suplex that was right there on Ms. Brooks.
Crowd here at Bound for Glory in Atlanta counts down as you see the clock is well timed for another competitor.
The next participant from California, Shelly Martinez.
I know you had a chance to talk to Shelly Martinez prior to this knockout gauntlet, and she told you keep an eye on her lucha libre moves, didn't she?
Well, yeah, she did so much work in Mexico, and so she considers herself lucha libre with that background she's got from California, and you can see how she's coming in, just throwing the elbows, but Miss Brooks able to catch her, but didn't miss.
Martinez and Ms. Brooks just got dropped that time. Martinez off the ropes, flying forearm shot.
Well, she's got attitude. Just recently, she was in the next Elvira contest. The reality show was just on TV, and when she was finally eliminated, she literally looked at Elvira and told her to go to hell. She'd see her in hell. That's the attitude she's got.
I can imagine. Perfect for this TNA Knockout Gauntlet. Countdown clock continues. We'll find out who the fourth competitor to enter will be.
From Tokyo, Japan, standing 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing 272 and 3/8 pounds, Awesome Kong!
Well, you heard the announcement. 6'1", 272 and 3/8 pounds. That gives her, in my mind, a minimum, Don, of 150-pound weight advantage over all the other competitors tonight in an opportunity to win the TNA Knockout Championship. Look at her stride to the ring, and look at around ringside. Even SoCal Val just ran and is hiding behind the broadcast table, and not sure I can blame her.
It's unbelievable. You can see Jackie Moore, though, not afraid, saying, come on in. And if you're going to be a TNA champion, you can't be afraid. But you've got to wonder in their minds at what Awesome Kong can do. And all three of them attack her at once.
Probably a good move, but look at this. She just sheds all three. Takes Shelly Martinez.
The next participant from Minneapolis, Minnesota,
who's going to be next? ODB is next. Here comes
look
ODB.
at the strength, and you can see.
That's an
Ms. Brooks
elimination.
is eliminated.
Just the strength of
Shelly
Kong.
Martinez is eliminated.
She just sent Shelly Martinez out that quick, and look at Jackie Moore. Goes right at her. Jumps on the back as ODB being introduced, not ready to get quite ready in the ring.
The ODB's got quite an attitude as well, as we saw. Look at this double under. Look at this!
What on earth?
Good Lord!
Just the strength of Awesome Kong, and look at the look in her face. I mean, she's impressive.
And Ms. Jackie.
Oh, look at that.
Ms. Jackie Moore is eliminated.
Just like that, she just eliminated three competitors, Don. She eliminated Shelly Martinez, Ms. Brooks, and the pride of Tennessee, Jackie Moore. Steer off here, face down with ODB and big Awesome Kong.
Look at ODB trying to show she's not intimidated, sending rights, but Awesome Kong doesn't even budge.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Angel Williams.
Angel Williams heading down towards the ring. Meanwhile, the action in the six sides has been all Awesome Kong. The three quick eliminations, and here comes Angel Williams, and all I can say is good luck, Angel.
Well, you got to admire her spirit, too. Just like Miss Jackie Moore and ODB and all of them, they're going right after her. I mean, they know it's intimidating, but you've got to figure out a way to beat her. You can't fight her one-on-one. You just can't do it. Oh, my God! I mean, she snaps it off as good as anybody you've seen.
She is nothing like we have ever seen, Don, in women's wrestling here in the United States. Look at the enziguri try by Angel.
Nice kick.
Nice kick, but look at the impact, not much.
Well, you just got to keep going at her and do like you're doing there with the double team. They're going to have to work together. That's just all there is to it. If she gets down to one-on-one, it's going to be hard for her to get beat.
Double team suplex attempt is quickly reversed.
From Los Angeles, California, Christy Hemme.
And here comes Christy Hemme to the ring. We usually see her with Lance Hoyt and Jimmy Rave. Christy sprinting to the 6 sides, but when you get there, Christy, as we see, she puts on the brakes. The second she makes eye contact with Awesome Kong, who grabs her by the long red locks.
Oh man, it's one of those things to be prepared, but when you come face to face and you realize that you've got to deal with Awesome Kong, then that was what happened to Christy Hemme right there. And she just got mentally beaten. And look at what Awesome Kong has done, holding her up high, and oh no. Oh no.
We saw that adrenaline rush from Christy Hemme. She put on the brakes when she got in. She's being racked.
Look at this.
She's using her body and using it like a pretzel, just twisting it, contorting it. You can hear Christy Hemme screaming.
Oh, the pain has got to be unreal. She's just twisting her around, doing anything she wants.
Power bomb coming.
Oh my God.
Gail Kim.
Well, here's the crowd favorite, Gail Kim, but if there's anybody that knows the power of Awesome Kong, it's Gail Kim, and she comes right after her with a drop kick.
I like this. Take the fight right to her. Catches her with that top rope missile drop kick. Follows her with a series of moves, but then Kong just tossed her away.
Oh, but look at this as they go after her. You see Angel Williams and you see ODB going right. Wait a minute. Christy Hemme is hurt really bad. I don't know if we can get a camera there to see.
We've got some
Christy Hemme.
Some medics have come out here, Don, to attend to check on Christy Hemme, and it's a serious situation when you've got someone 272 and 3/8 pounds.
She broke her back. Let's face it. She absolutely twisted her in two, and Gail Kim trying to go for a Hurricane Rana. I just don't think she's got the power. Oh man, and now look at this. This is going to be it. You can see Gail calling for help. Gail's holding on, and here's ODB, and there's Angel Williams. And can you believe it? Awesome Kong has been eliminated.
That's amazing. And it took 3 not to eliminate her, but they did it. They have taken Awesome Kong out of the match.
Somehow Gail Kim able to stay alive, but Awesome Kong is gone.
They're carting Christy Hemme to the back.
Oh, she is so hurt. I mean, what Awesome Kong did to her just defied logic.
I think we're more shocked, though, Don, to see Awesome Kong eliminated in this match, but it took 3 individuals to do it. It took Gail Kim, it took Angel Williams, and ODB.
Oh, nice move by Angel Williams as she just snapped her neck on the top rope as Talia Madison just faced the brunt of that. And look at this. ODB and Gail Kim with a double team.
Angel Williams
and
is
send
eliminated.
Angel Williams out.
Now we see, Talia Madison's in there. ODB, Gail Kim as well. We know who the 10th competitor is going to be at this point because of Roxxi Laveaux earning that spot.
ODB is just a wild woman. I mean, you know, she got that moniker,
The
ODB.
final competitor from
I'll tell you
Congo
what it stands for in just a minute.
Roxxi Laveaux.
Remember our situation here with the gauntlet, the rules earlier. It's a pinfall or submission match. At the point that we get down to the final 2, we've got 3 in the ring, and here comes Roxxi Laveaux, the Voodoo Queen, out to make it number 4.
Well, she's got such an advantage as she's the last one, and everybody else has had to deal with Awesome Kong and everything else. But ODB right now, very aggressive. She's just wild. She's a party animal. You want to know what it stands for? Well, I'll tell you. It stands for one dirty bitch. That's what it stands for.
Oh, thank goodness we're on pay-per-view.
That's the only reason I'd say it, because that's you heard it, and there it is.
Well, you said earlier the edge, the advantage that goes with being that number 10 participant that the Voodoo Queen Roxxi Laveaux has. But then you added that we factor in what we just witnessed, the elimination of Awesome Kong, and to me, I think Roxxi Laveaux immediately becomes the favorite here.
Well, she has to be, as everybody else has had to face so much, and Roxxi Laveaux, by winning that earlier, able to get the coveted 10th spot, and look at her take control, Mike.
There goes ODB directly into the turnbuckles. This is Talia Madison and Gail Kim, and Gail just overpowers her.
Oh, look at the elbow shots by Gail Kim. Just such force. as she goes right after Talia Madison. Very athletic, wrestled all over the world, but right now you got Gail Kim and just eliminates her. Just twisting her around and send her out.
She's out. We're down to the final 3, and now we're down to the final 2 as ODB crashes down. Now, ring the bell because it's time for a match. Pinner submission to decide it. Who's going to lead Bound for Glory as the first TNA Knockout champ?
Look at the elbow shots, though. They're not holding back for 1 minute. They're trying to beat each other up. It's not about finesse at this point. It's just about, look at this, and wow. Great move by Roxxi Laveaux. She just let the momentum of Gail Kim carry her to the pin.
It was so fluid that time.
It was.
Shot her off into the ropes and then the fall-away slam just like that, but Gail Kim powers out at 2. Back first into the turnbuckle. Voodoo Queen charges in. Gail Kim gets the knees up and
look at her spinning.
Octopus submission.
Oh, she's got a hold of her. She's got the legs cinched in. She's pulling back on the arm. You can see it. Look at how Roxxi Laveaux goes to her knees. But look at Roxxi Laveaux. Stand but she can't as Gail Kim brings her back down.
She's going to get to the ropes, and yes, she gets to the safety of the rope break. Great move there by Gail Kim with that octopus, seizing the arms as well as the head. Gail going to go high risk for us here. Here she goes, headed out to the top.
Oh, she went for that double drop, that drop kick, and she just couldn't quite hit it. Oh, maybe we'll get the showed up just in time. She landed hard, though.
Voodoo Queen just on the verge of victory. Pinner submission to decide it. Who makes history tonight at Bound for Glory? The Voodoo Queen or Gail Kim?
Oh, Roxxi Laveaux now in control and showing her power and her strength. As that move she loves to just spin that around and face plant it. Gail Kim roll up. 2, no. So close for Gail Kim. Both these, how important is it? How special is it to be, wait a minute, bridge? Oh.
Went for the powerbomb, then floated over with that bridge and almost had the shoulders of Gail down. Now we've seen near falls here. 2 of them for the Voodoo Queen on Gail and 1 for Gail Kim. Gail's down, Roxxi Laveaux measuring, and I think here comes one of those voodoo spells.
Oh, just trying to get into the mind of Gail Kim, whatever she can do. But, I mean, think about it for both of these, how important it is to become the very first ever TNA Women's Champion. And look at Gail Kim showing her strength at all. She sends her back down. 2, 3, got it!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the first ever TNA Knockout Champion, Gail Kim!
History made in Atlanta at Bound for Glory as Gail Kim becomes the first TNA Knockout Champion.
I mean, think about this moment. She's talked about this from the day she came to TNA. When will there be a women's division? And it was something she was just waiting for it and waiting for it. And a 2-year dream realized, Mike. Gail Kim will always be the first ever women's TNA champion.
TNA did it right. They waited until the moment was right. And we have crowned our first knockout champ. And it's an awfully proud Gail Kim who accepts the products from the crowd here in the ATL. Don West cheers along at ringside, as I'm sure many of you do at home.